Hello, grade 7. Good afternoon. Today, first of all, I would like to welcome all of you in English class. I want to give a huge congratulations for being upgraded in grade 7. I'm your English teacher, Jyoti. I hope you all are fine and having a quality time with your family. As you know that COVID-19 cases are increasing day by day, so I humbly request all of you, please stay safe at home. And I don't know how many of you have bought your English reader book, but those who have bought, you can go through the book, and those who haven't bought, please buy your book as soon as possible. Today is your first class, so I will introduce your new English book. Here you can see Dolphin English Reader. Okay, let's go to the contents. There are 9 units altogether. We will study these all units in this year, okay? And from page 5 to 10, there are revisions of grade 6. I have already given you as an assignment, and I'm sure that you all have done your tasks. Okay, dear students, today we are going to study page 11 to 14. There you can see the story. The title of the story is The Story of an Hour, written by Kate Chopin. Okay, before beginning the story, I will introduce the characters of the story. There are 4 characters in this story. They are Louis Mallard, Brentley Mallard, Josephine, and Richard. Okay, let's talk about the character first. Louis Mallard. She is a woman whose husband is reportedly killed in a train accident. When Louise hears the news, she is secretly happy because she is now free. She is filled with a new lust for life, and although she usually loved her husband, she cherishes her newfound independence even more. She has a heart attack when her husband, alive after all, comes home. Okay, let's talk about Brentley Mallard. He is Louis' husband, supposedly killed in a train accident. Although Louis remembers Brentley as a kind and loving man, merely being married to him also made him an oppressive factor in her life. Brentley arrives home unaware that there had been a train accident. Okay, next character is Josephine. She is Louis' sister. Josephine informs Louis about Brentley's death. And next is Richard, and he is Brentley's friend, and he learns about the train accident and Brentley's death at the newspaper office, and he is there when Josephine tells the news to Louis. Okay, now let's go to the story. In this story, Mrs. Louise Mallard is at home when her sister Josephine and her husband's friend Richard come to tell her that her husband Brentley Mallard has been killed in a railroad accident. Richard had been at the newspaper office when the news broke, and he takes Josephine with him to break the news to Louise. Since they are afraid of aggravating her heart condition, upon hearing the news of her husband's death, Louise is grief-stricken, locks herself in her room and weeps. From here, the story shifts in tone. As Louise processes the news of her husband's death, she realizes something wonderful and terrible at the same time. She is free. At first, she is scared to admit it, but Louise quickly finds peace and joy in her admission. She realizes that although she will be sad about her husband, she had loved him sometimes. Louise is excited for the opportunity to live for herself. She keeps repeating the word free as she comes to terms with what her husband's death means for her life. In the meantime, Josephine sits at Louise's door, coaxing her to come out because she is worried about Louise's heart condition. After praying that her life is long-lived, Louise agrees to come out. However, as she comes downstairs, the front door opens to reveal her husband, who had not been killed by the accident at all. Although Richard tries to keep Louis' heart from shock by shielding her husband from view, Louis dies suddenly, which the doctors later attribute to heart disease of the joy that kills. Okay, this is the summary of this story, and the lesson that everybody can and should learn from Kate Chopin's The Story of an Hour is that marriage is a very complicated relationship. Many young couples start off thinking that they will stay in love forever, but it seldom, if ever, works out that way. In fact, there is nothing in life that is perfect. And you can see the moral lesson in the screen also. Okay, this much for today. Hope you understand. If you have any confusion or doubt, I'm always ready to help you. Okay, see you in next class. Stay safe and healthy. Bye bye. Thank you.